Yo, 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 it's another amazing Saturday, man. You know me and my boy Brian, we come together every Saturday and we do this amazing thing called Fusion Radio, man. So today, we started off the show with an amazing artist by the name of Westside Don. Then we came in, we transitioned a little bit and brought a politician in the building, man, by the name of Michael Earhart. Now we transitioning back to the artistry, man. So we got another amazing artist in the building, man, by the name of Ewol Samo, man. How you doing today, my brother?
Go. Man, I'm doing amazing, man. I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. I appreciate y'all coming out because without these amazing artists, you know, we wouldn't have no platform, man. So I appreciate you coming out, man. So first, I want to kick off your interview with just breaking down your artist name. You feel me? Because this is a new platform for you, new audience, all type of stuff. So for the people that's not really familiar with you, how did you end up coming up with your artist name?
My name's Ewol Samo. Obviously, my name's Sam, so my real name is Sam. So I've been called Samo for a long time. Coming up in far south side of Chicago, I grew up on a street called Low. So basically, Ewol is Low spelled backwards. You know what I'm saying? Just paying homage to my neighborhood, my loved ones.
That's crazy. I would have never thought about that. That's low-key code, though.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I would have never even put that together like that.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about your upbringing. You feel me? We ain't got to get too crazy, but just tell me a little bit about like how it was for you personally growing up in Chicago.
Okay, for the ones that don't know, I'm a child of two immigrants. Right, my parents are directly from Nigeria, the Lagos state of Nigeria. I moved to America when I was 2 years old. I was born in Nigeria, actually. I moved to the south side projects, and from there we moved to the far south side. My upbringing was fun. It was fun. I had the ups and downs. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Obviously, in an inner city, it was the extra too. You know what I'm saying? I was pretty involved in a lot. You know what I'm saying? But by the grace of God, I made it this far with my life and my freedom. So, But I was raised in a community that loved each other. You know what I'm saying? We stuck together. It was us against the world mentality. But like I say, by the grace of God, I made it this far. I've been able to travel a lot and perform all over, and just make the best of the situation.
Who are some of the artists that inspired you to want to make music?
Growing up, believe it or not, a lot of people don't know this, but I was a huge Kanye West fan. Kanye West was my favorite artist. Like I literally used to walk around with the graduation CD in my coat. Like, a lot of people don't know that. But also, I was a big Bum J fan. I love Bum J. And if you talking about actual legends, who's my favorite like artist, legend wise, major, I'll probably say DMX. I'm big on DMX because his passion, his love for God, and just his drive. He was just different in an era where you had the Jay-Z's and the Biggies and the Eminems. They were super lyrical. DMX led with passion. He was just more passionate than everybody to me.
What was the moment when you knew that music was something that you actually wanted to take a crack at?
Man, if you go back to my second and third grade school assignments, when they asked, what are you going to be when you grow up? I've been told I was going to be a rapper. So it's been like this my whole life. I always had a passion for music. I come from a super musical background, being of a Nigerian culture. I was raised in the church. All my brothers and sisters in the choir, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I used to go to choir practice with them, playing on the drums until they yell at me to get off the drums so they could proceed with practice. I've been super musical my whole life. I think this is embedded in my DNA.
Okay, so for, like, the people that aren't familiar with your music and stuff like that, how would you break down your sound as far as like your bars and stuff like that in your flow?
Okay, for the ones that don't know, I am a past drill artist, but in today's day and age, where I am today, I'm no longer a drill artist. I retired from drill music. I'm now currently an Afrobeat artist, or better yet, Afrofusion. I'm an Afrofusion artist because what I've done is I've merged cultures. I've merged my Nigerian culture with my American culture. So I give you a little bit of a taste of both, right? It's still Afrobeat because I use my native tongue in a lot of the music, but I merge it with some of the American culture, some of the hip hop culture. I give you that bop, that. So it's something different, I call it Shy Ja fusion. Shy Jury the fusion.
Hey, you never know. You might take out. That might be a whole nother genre that come out.
Ain't no never know. I know this was going on. This was about to happen. Y'all get it first. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about, man. So we got this song from you today, and it's called Addiction. You feel me? So before we get into addiction, just break it down a little bit for us and tell us a little bit about what was the studio session like when you actually put this together, and what was you going for when you put this together?
Okay, so actually the song is called Normally, right? The production, my producer, when he first produced it and made it, he named the beat Addiction. And before I dropped it, I changed the song name to Normally because I felt that was more organic and it sounded better to me. This is one of my first Afrobeat songs that I wrote, straight from the heart, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to touch on different things in the song, because I like to write about love a lot, you know what I'm saying? So, I wanted to touch on the concept of love, and I want to speak for people, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people be feeling like this, you know what I'm saying? So I want that normal love. I want that love that I get from you every day, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a super vibe. Studio session was super great. Like I said, it was one of my first Afrobeat songs I recorded, so I was super nervous, but I think it came out pretty well.
So that's what I'm talking about, man. So we finna go ahead and get into it, man. So we finna listen to this banger by Ewol Samo, and we'll be right back on Fusion Radio.
Addiction, hey, I did Sunday, counseling. If I mom is your love is compulsory. You fellow Jado, I just want offspring. You buffet me more, I won't leave the country. I don't wanna run, say, we are never done day. You still my Beyonce, really you beyond this. You my number one, say, kilo, mache, doing what you don't say. Oh, yeah. I don't want Bukata, hey. I just want move faster. You my only lover, now half hey. I was never lying, move faster. Oh, yeah. I don't want to boy, he's all cool, so me and you together, that's all full stop. But I want to be my love too long. You can really be my one true love. I don't want to boy, he's all cool, so me and you together, that's all full stop. But I want to be my love too long. You can really be my normally, hey, normally. If I can't have you, I want nobody, hey, nobody. Every day I love you. Normally. If I can't have you, I want nobody, hey, nobody. I keep on chasing. Under normal circumstances, her vibe is blasting, there's bombastic. I'm sending love, hoping you catch it. My energy, hoping you match it. If that me more, it's true, hope you like it. The feeling, I feel I can't fight it. Your body's banger, it's time I ignite it. My wrongs I did in the past, I can right it. Bong, 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 bono. Long, son, no. If your love, go further, then I go follow. Bong, 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 bono. Long, son, no. If your love, go further, then I'll go. Normally. If I can't have you, I want nobody, hey, nobody. Every day I love you. Normally. If I can't have you, I want nobody, hey, nobody. I keep on chasing. Normally. If I can't have you, I want nobody, hey, nobody. Every day I love you. Normally. If I can't have you, I want nobody, hey, nobody. I keep on chasing.
Hey, yo, turn it up. Broadcasting live from the Illinois Institute of Technology. We got you locked into Fusion Radio, 88.9 FM.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. With me being an artist myself, it's like on some real stuff. Like, I love being a part of this show, bro, because it's like I always tell, bro, I didn't got a chance to meet certain people that I never thought that I'd have ever been in the same room with. And like, y'all be amazing me though, because it's like when I hear y'all music, it be like I don't know, bro. It's just like, I wasn't expecting that. You get what I'm saying? Like, not even to say like, yeah, I thought you was gonna be garbage. It's not even that. It's just like, bro, that song sounded like I can hear that like on somebody. You know how like the intros to a movie or something, like, you feel me? Like I can hit. That's what I seen when I was listening to the music. Cause I don't just listen to the beats and stuff like that. I try to actually, you feel me, listen to the words and try to understand what a person is talking about in their songs. So like that gave me the vibe of like all about the Benjamins, opening credits, like you feel me, one of those type of songs, like, or like, you know how you go to the shopping center and they be having those little decent little songs in the background while you shopping, like it gave me that type of vibe. So
like a little Caribbean resort or something.
You get what I'm saying?
Or a cruise, Jamaican cruise or something. That's what I was trying to channel though. Yeah, I wanted to be I wanted to be mainstream, but I also wanted to, you know, keep it me. I wanted to. I was searching for a sound that we have not heard coming out of the city of Chicago yet, right? I want to be different. I've been a drill rapper for almost 15 years, and it's like it got to the point where I just feel like the drill scene is so watered down, and it's so carbon copy, and it's so photocopy now. It's like everybody sounds the same, everybody rapping about the same thing, everybody do the same thing to the point now it's boring. I got to the point where it wasn't fun to me no more. I lost the passion for it because to be blunt, it got lame.
No, for real.
And I wanted to challenge my artistry. I'm channeling artistry, bro. Like, you know, I'm trying to be the best at what I do. And it's hard to find the best out of 10,000 people doing the same thing. So I want to set myself aside, and I want to get culture. You know what I'm saying? I want to mesh the cultures. So that's why it sounds so different. It sounds so good. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot into that, so I appreciate that, my boy.
No, I hear it though, cause like you said on the artist tip, like that's definitely different. Like I ain't hearing nothing out of that, like coming out of the city right now that sound like that though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you could really hear how you incorporated your culture into your music though. Like you hear it, not even just so much with your voice and your cadence, like just certain things you actually talking about too though. Yeah. Like it sounds like only a Nigerian person, not necessarily would know that about that, but like could really say it the way that you said. Yeah. Cause that's one thing I noticed about music. It's like we all could talk about the same things, but like it hit a little different when certain people say certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So like talk to me a little bit about that though, like as far as like when did it really get to the point where you was like, man, I'm gonna incorporate my culture into this to be different though, because I know you probably went through the process of, okay, I don't want to be a drill rapper no more. I want to be different. So when did it get to the point where you was like, man, I'm gonna incorporate my style of where I come from, what I really am, and show them that I'm different as an artist?
To be honest, it came about I would say last year, almost a year and a half ago actually. I had a run-in with the law on some driving stuff, man. And I had to I was on parole at the time. I was currently on parole at the time. So I had to go back to Stateville. And I was in Stateville, and being a person that's been in and out of jail majority of his life, you know what I'm saying? Back then I was young, I was wild, I was all in it. Like I was engaged, to say the least, right? So back then when I used to go to jail, it was kind of fun. As crazy as it sounds, right? It was fun. Because I was the young dude running around acting crazy in jail. This last situation when I went, I was no longer the young dude, right? I was now I'm old school almost, right? I'm a little bit more mature. I think differently. You know, my son is 15 years old, my daughter 14. So I got kids now. You know, it's almost at that age where they able to go to the county. So I'm seeing the youngsters I'm seeing kids in there that's 4 years older than my son. Right, and I'm seeing the things they doing, the things they talking about, and just how they moving and how they operating, how insane our jail system has got. And you know, our jail system is nothing but the kids in the community coming to another institution. So it's like the streets got so wild and so crazy that it kind of made me sick of what I was doing, because I helped make them the way they are with my music. Right, I'm big on accountability and accept responsibility for the things that I did. And me and all the other drill rappers that came up in that Chief Keef era, we screwed the youth up. So that's when it was like, oh no, I can't do this no more. I gotta do something different, right? We gotta incorporate some positivity into the music, because we didn't put so much negativity into our youth that they crashing out at a fast pace, and we responsible.
And I definitely respect that, bro. I respect the fact that you got older, you got more mature, and you done been through certain situations. You was like, nah, bro, I ain't that same person no more. I got to transition. I got to be different. Because a lot of people get to your age and get worse. Or a lot of people get to your age and still be on the same type of time, still talking the same, still moving the same, still crashing out. Like, so I appreciate you, bro, for you growing up and actually, because I ain't going to lie to you, bro, like, you got me excited now because, like, that's some good music, though, for real. And that,
Thank you.
with the sound that you coming up with and that you created, bro, you never know where you could take that. You know what I'm saying? You never know how you could change your life, change your family life with that. So I'm definitely excited for what
Change the youth.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's
my number one goal, right? Like, I've been blessed, right? If I never make another dollar off music, my family gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? My mama gonna be straight. My kids gonna be straight. So for me, it's not even so much for the money. It's the influence to change the ones that's coming behind me, right? So they're the number one, like to change the youth, right? And to change the young ones, man, because I know we played a big part in the way they are right now. So we got to play a big part in changing them for the better.
So we hear a song like Normally. And right here on Fusion, man, we like to give people homework. We like to give our viewers and listeners homework. What's their homework? Go check out some previous music that you got out.
Sure.
Educate them and all that stuff. So direct them to some previous music that you released that you like, man, you need to hear that.
So one thing about me, like I was saying, I'm an artist, been an artist, you know what I'm saying? Even though I might have been rapping about something different back then, I've always still been a talented artist. So they could go look up any of my old previous music and they're going to enjoy it all the same. You can find me on all streaming platforms, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube. Just type in Ewol Samo, EWOL space SAMO, you know, all platforms. And you're gonna catch a vibe. Whatever mood you want to be in is the mood you're gonna be in. And it's all good artistry, right? I never pegged myself as being an ABC rapper or anything like that. I've always been an artist. So go look up my old music, but also look up the new music, and I got some new stuff dropping here in the next 2 weeks. So we on the new path. We blazing a new path. But that old music was fire too. You know what I'm saying? I dropped the bomb. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. So, man, being in the game for a minute, man, I know you got some, like, dope accomplishments throughout this tenure of you being an artist, man. Like, share some of those with us, man, that you look back on those and say, man, that, was a dope milestone to accomplish.
Man, it's so many, man, because like you said, I've been in this game for so long. And I remember before I started making music, I never thought that I would go anywhere off of music. So when we talking about accomplishments, I've been on every major platform you could possibly think of, from the No Jumpers, Zach TVs. We had a whole podcast on Zach TV once upon a time. Vlad TV. I had a whole podcast with my cousin Rico Reckless on Vlad TV once upon a time. I done did the Zach TV, Say Cheese interviews. We got millions. I've amassed millions of views all over different platforms. When we talk about accolades and how far people have gotten when it comes to music, I've been offered $2.6 million contracts. I've been offered $250,000 contracts. Different record labels, so on and so forth. So I've been pretty far. I've been on tour with 5-Year Forum, 22 cities, opened up every show, rocked out every show from California to New York, you know what I'm saying, and then all in between. So I done got pretty far when it comes to this music, man. I done paid a lot of bills off of music. So, all God be the glory, you know what I'm saying, that all the glory belongs to God,
That's what I'm talking about, man. So what's certain things that we should be expecting, like, in the future, like any upcoming projects or, like, different singles you got ready to drop?
I'm supposed to be dropping a single here in the next about roughly around 2 weeks, a little bit less than 2 weeks. Shot by OA Visuals, Hazard Lights performance, song called Pose will be on all streaming platforms also. I have an album coming very, very soon, you know what I'm saying, first quarter of next year. I plan on being on the tour next year. I'm not going to drop with who yet. It's a major artist. So I will be on tour with a major artist. And again, it's all Afrobeat, but it's not Afrobeat. To me, it's Afrofusion, because I still got that Chicago, you know, got that Chicago twang to it. But, you know, we taking it back. We merging cultures. You know, I pride myself in being a culture merging connoisseur. I'm the person that's going to merge, is going to build the bridge from Chicago back to our roots. So, yeah, I got a lot of big stuff coming, man. You know? Oh, I got a clothing line. My clothing line is also dropping. Market Clothing. Be on the lookout for that. Culture merging connoisseur, man. I'm merging the Shigerians. There's a lot of Shigerians out there, man. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
I like that. You say Shigerians. I like that. That got a little ring to it.
And it is trademarks. Y'all don't be trying to steal my.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So talk to me a little bit about, like, okay, so when you transitioned from the drill and you went to like the Afrobeats and stuff like that, talk to me a little bit about like the feedback from that, like not necessarily the negative feedback, but like the good feedback that
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
Want to know what's crazy? I got no negative feedback, which blew my mind, which blew me to pieces. Because at first I was nervous to drop, because I'm like, man, they might be looking at me like, damn, this is corny, or man, he getting scared, or he getting soft, or he changing. But when I dropped, when I say 100% positive feedback came from it, more positive than I ever could have imagined, right? And more people were saying like, man, you should have been doing this, right? And it blew me to pieces. I'm like, what? Y'all for real? Y'all like this? Y'all like this stuff? They like, no, dude, you should have been doing it. I'm talking about when it comes to the reshares, the reposts, I'm talking about they coming out in hordes to support it. And I thank God for it, because like I said, I was really nervous, you know what I'm saying? But I've been getting a lot of motivation from people, just constantly telling me like, hey, keep going, keep doing this. Like, this is it. As long as you stay consistent with this, you gonna change the world. So I highly appreciate all my fans and my supporters, my family, my loved ones, and my friends who've been so important.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So with you been in the game for a little minute, I know you didn't probably hit your head a couple of times. You got to figure out certain things and stuff like that. So like, just give an inspiring artist that's trying to do what you've been doing for years, like, just get him a little piece of advice, like something that you wish you would have known in the beginning that you know now.
I would say never give up. Don't get discouraged, right? And don't listen to the naysayers. Something that used to throw me off track sometimes was I would get some negative feedback on certain things, and it'll make me want to quit. Like, nah, they don't like it. Listen, it's people out there that are just miserable. They gonna say negativity regardless, right?
For sure.
For every one person that doesn't like it, there's 50 that does. Keep going. In anything in life, with consistency, you will win. I don't care what it is. If you're consistent, you will win. So just keep going, man, and keep working at your craft. Stay in that studio, stay shooting your videos, stay dropping. Just keep going. You're going to win.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. This was a great interview. This was a great day. You get what I'm saying? Like, I love when I get another opportunity to come in and meet you amazing artists, you amazing people, because y'all always come in different forms. But y'all always come with these bangers, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. So before we get up out of here and we end your interview, you got to get the people your social media so they can tune in with you and follow your movement.
Yeah, man. Go check me out on all platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, even Tinder. You know what I'm saying? Check me out on Ewol Samo, EWOL_SAMO for Instagram, and all other platforms. Just Ewol Samo, EWOL_SAMO.
That's what I'm talking about, man. So we had another amazing day in the studio. Me and my boy Brown, we came together and we did this amazing thing called Fusion Radio, man. So I appreciate everybody that was watching us on live, everybody that was listening to us on the radio, man. So we finna sign out for today, and we'll be back next week, man. Y'all just stay in tune with us.
Go.